What up, everyone? It's your boy Soju from the Straight Chillin' Podcast, back with another video game review, this time for Alien Isolation from 2014. Now, this is the game that we played on our Twitch channel back in February, and to start things off, I would recommend that you play through this game, especially if you're a fan of the original Alien film from 1979. I think this game does a great job capturing the overall feeling and atmosphere from that original film, but before I get too far into it, let's go ahead and drop that spoiler warning.
Spoiler warning.
So starting off with the positives of Alien Isolation, I really loved how tense this game got. A lot of the things I want from a horror game, like being genuinely afraid and experiencing suspenseful situations, was absolutely delivered in this game. Also, as a fan of the franchise, I thought Alien Isolation did a great job tying this game into the original film, and it was so much fun being chased by the alien and experiencing the facehuggers firsthand. The setting that they give you feels really true to the original as well, and even adding in the Fox Studios intro at the beginning and the design of things just in general, like the old computers, really give it a great feeling and atmosphere that feels like being back in the '79 film. Even apart from the retro design of things, just the general design of things like the androids was really disturbing, and the space aspects truly felt claustrophobic. I thought a lot of the gameplay felt unique and interesting. Being forced to be stealthy and really careful with my supplies felt like a return to original survivor horror in gaming. Now, jumping into some of the negatives I had with this game, the first one is I died a ton, and the punishment for death in this game seems pretty steep, mostly because the game really has the save points spaced pretty far apart. For a game where you have to spend so much time hiding and crouching and being quiet, I just felt really frustrated after a while with how many times I had to replay an area because I got caught and there just weren't a lot of save points, and it really weighed on my enjoyment of the game. On top of that, there were definitely some times where I felt like I just couldn't escape the alien no matter what I did. Most of the time, I felt like the alien mechanics made sense and were able to be planned against, but sometimes the alien felt too powerful and cheap in its kills. Also, I hated the fact that this game didn't have a mini-map on screen. For a game with such a huge setting that you have to carefully navigate through, I felt like not having a mini-map increased the game time significantly and made the gameplay feel choppy, as I had to constantly pause to look at my map to find out where to go. There's also a crafting aspect to this game that I didn't mind in theory, but because the game is so punishing with death, I never really felt that comfortable exploring for items, and most of the time, the items that I had, I didn't feel like they were super useful, like the smoke bombs or the noisemakers. Now, of course, the flamethrower was super useful, and I really enjoyed getting that in the game, but for the most part, I just didn't craft or use that many items. So those are my main thoughts on the game. Let's go ahead and jump into the final score.
Overall, I'm gonna give Alien Isolation a 4 out of 5. I feel like it had the potential to be a perfect horror gaming experience if they could have just fixed some of the mechanics, given me some more save points, and given me that damn mini-map. If you've played through Alien Isolation, let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit the subscribe button to get some weekly horror content from the Straight Chillin' Podcast. And until next time, everyone, please don't forget to keep chillin'.